Your call is important to us. Please hold the line and we'll be with you just as soon as a customer support representative is available. Thank you very much. I'm on mute. I'm on mute. Haven't done that for 2 weeks. I was just saying I have no idea when that music will finish. And then I said I did a beautiful fade out. The joke was excellent at the time that I said it. So there. Thank you. How you going, everybody? Yes. Let's start that again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My microphone is on. Absolute professional. Anyway, Captain Safety, how you going? Good to have you in early. There could be some safety concerns, i.e. that we could have actually, there was a couple of complaints last week, in fact, that we did adhere to safety procedures, so if you could look into that. We certainly don't want that, those sorts of rumours to get out. John B. 'Tis I, John of House B, gets the official John B title today. Outstanding. First time for a while, John. That's good. I like it. Nesta, how you doing? Watto, chaps and chapettes. What does Watto mean? What is that, like a real posh what's up, is it? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. I like it. Ronald, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Another music stream today. Yes, except this time without copyright strikes. This does, Alan. How you going, mate? You guys are excited. Big game. In 24 hours exactly, game would have kicked off. Will it be coming home? Who knows? If they play like they did last week, they've got a good chance. This is an excellent tune to play music to. It's an excellent tune to play music to. I'm all over the place. To make Nespresso to, and that's exactly what I've got this morning, everybody. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, George. John says, great music. I keep expecting to hear, thank you for calling British Gas. Please stay on the line. Your calls are important to us. Yeah, we've all been there. Next up, some awkward silence followed by the stream ending suddenly. I love it. Captain Safety, yes, thank you. Thank you for the inside word there around me being muted. Yeah, you are now, Mayday, how you doing? Good to see you. You are now number 10. 1 minute later, you're now number 15. Russell, how you going? Says, YouTube algorithm is frightening. I just tried to install Neofly 20 minutes ago, and this video is at the top of my suggested videos to watch. Sadly, Neofly immediately crashed to desktop. I don't know what happened there. Running as administrator. Have you tried logging off and logging on? Man, I'm full of outstanding ideas. I've gone deaf. Oh, wait. Good to see you, Russell, by the way. Welcome. Got a few videos on about Neofly in there. I actually need to do an updated video because there's been so many changes in the last 6 weeks and to 2 months, actually. Ben from MUC, hello. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Sim UK, returning the favour. He was on Sim stream, I think it was yesterday or the day before. He was playing London 2012 Olympics. Good game, actually. Can't get it on PC, not electronically anyway. That's what we had determined. Well, that's what Mike had told us. Good to see you, mate. Welcome. August, how you going? You're from Paraparumu. There you go. I was actually there like in April. I was standing outside this airfield in April that we're about to depart from. Good to see you, mate. Welcome. Can you go and check out, tell me what the wind's doing out there? That'd be good, thank you. I think it's a thing Brit gets say. Alan says, at Simcoe, speaking now, looking for a copy of... Yes, there you go. Alan comes in. Greg, how you doing, mate? Welcome back. Captain Safety's got a report. He says, boss, have you heard the news regarding Kenny Edwards? No, I have not. I have not. Let's go ahead and fly, everybody. Who's Kenny Edwards? Is this another one of these frickin' trolls? Or was he a Pompey player from way back there I don't know about? Oh, yes. I just googled. It's a little bit of a troll. Yes, I did hear about this. You know, the first thing that came to mind when I heard about this was, are you not allowed to do that? You know, I don't know. Okay, this is a little bit darker than I expected here, everybody. Let's go ahead and just zoom this for just a bit. Hold on, that's at night. What are we doing? So 7... That's where I'm going. Maybe just a little bit lighter. Just a touch lighter, everybody. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I think we're a great fit for our hospitality services department. Yeah, don't drink and drive, Google and fly. Yeah, exactly. Here we are at Paraparam, everybody. It's the short version of it. And I was... Let's check out the situation right here. I don't think this is gonna... I was right there. I was right here. And then I walked up here, or drove up here, and had a quick look at the airfield while I was here. There you go. You can feel enlightened now that you know about that. All right, let's... what's happening with the wind here, everybody? I doubt that this place has a... I doubt they've got... They've got ATIS, I would imagine. I think it said 190 when I looked at the... when I had a look earlier. All fingers on deck. Go and Google that guy's name, everybody, if you're wondering what everyone's talking about. Oh, here we go. Is this a... No, that is not the flag, everybody. It's not the flag. Look at the... this is an interesting location for that building. 190? Is that what we're saying? Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I doubt there's ATIS. Let's have a look though, just to double check. Oh, my radio's off. Silly excuse. I'm just back into the Extreme 3D this week, everybody, by the way. Let's throw our chocks off and our tie downs off. Left auto fuel is good. Throw that on. They can go on. Hold on. Oh. Let's see if we can start this thing up. Hold on, what am I doing? Let's throw both of them on. Oh, hold on, fuel. Might help. Might help. Jeez. What am I missing here? This happened last week. Let's just control the bloody thing, everybody. Oh, we are going, are we? There we go. We're away. We are away. Bouncing Tango 19020. There we go. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you, by the way. Welcome. August says NZPP Airfield is dead. It was the newspaper that it might shut down. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, this could be like a early memorial flight then. Pito, I'm throwing the landing light on now because I can't see a bloody thing, everybody. Alright, where am I located right now? I'm here. 16 is definitely the go. Panel lights are down over here. Radio lights at least. Okay. 122.80. As always, I'll dial in an emergency now to save ourselves some effort later on. Okay. Looking good here. It's a little bit dark, everybody, but you know what? Let's go with it. Jinky says Alan is just taking the walking path down the shops. What's he grabbing, a beer? Oh, August, is it? Okay, you're missing the S in your name there. Bit of a typo. It's all good. Could just be my eyes. It's always a possibility. Okay, I think you got to turn this little switch on there. There we go. Look at that. You beauty. Now, panel lights. Radio. I'm sure there's panel lights. Here it is over here. There we go, everybody. I saw concrete and panicked. Alright, team. So, what we're looking to do today is... Is that me there, is it? Here we go, let's go over here. We're going to look to fly into NZNS because I want to fly into the airport that I reviewed the other day by NZA Simulations. Those guys, they do a bloody good job, don't you reckon, everybody? Done a great job with Nelson. I enjoyed... What about when I was in the terminal? I'm like, oh, this is so realistic. Then a car drives right through the terminal. That was brilliant. But looking just to fly from here in Paraparaumu down to Nelson, so I can fly into that new airport, and then we'll do another round the world flight in Neofly. So that'll be cool. So I'm in the Piper Warrior, by the way. Who's this here? Oh, I know what. I know what. I have not got nameplates turned on. Traffic. Yeah, I turned them off the other day when I was doing my screenshots for my thingy. There we go. Nice. August got woken up by his dog at 6 AM. Jeez. Oh well, just in time for this for the stream. Yep, so I'm doing a, in Neofly, we're doing a round the world flight, so it's a round the world in propeller aircraft. So we started up in Scotland, up in Edinburgh. You may be familiar with it. And at the moment, we are in Sweden or Switzerland. I can't remember. Switzerland, I'm pretty sure, actually. And so yeah, looking to fly around the world in propeller-driven aircraft, so it's all good. August says my Māori teacher gets so triggered when someone says Paraparaumu, so we're not allowed to say it at school anymore. Fab, yeah, I think I've heard of that place before. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are away in my Extreme 3D joystick because I am lazy AF. And also, oh, this is still the development model for the Piper Warrior, by the way. That's probably why that issue hasn't been fixed yet, that bug. Mainly because I've got the older version here. Let's see, this we can pretty much fly this at any altitude, but let's go 2,500 feet. Is the go. Let's go ahead and throw it on GPS over here. Let's throw it on the autopilot on. Nav on. That's close enough. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my aircraft? Here it is. Beautiful. What a way to start the day. What a beautiful looking... Welcome everybody. Welcome aboard. So this is the Cook Strait we're about to fly over, and I know how much you guys love flying over water. It's very exciting. Let's go ahead and just get ourselves... There we go. Beautiful. Oh man, that's looking so sensational, I tell you. So it's down the coast down to our capital city, Wellington, which is not our biggest city, by the way. In fact, it is our third biggest city. Might be fourth now, is it? No, third. So we check out the VFR map. We've got to get inside the airport, inside the aircraft right here. So this is the bottom of the North Island here. There goes Wellington. very very windy in there sometimes, but we're flying across this is the Cook Strait that comes through here, and we're going to fly over the top of the South Island down into Nelson right there. So to get to Wellington, there's actually ferries that leave down in here somewhere. Or is it over here? No, there. From Picton up over into Wellington. So that's how you get between the two islands on ferries. They do take vehicles. They're not as big as the ones over in the English Channel or anything like that. Sim says I had some seriously odd issues with the Warrior, especially in cold and dark. Then you say it all worked okay. Okay, interesting. Spot my house. There it is. Great flight, nice and stable. Yeah, it's this is pretty much like flying the Cessna 172. Essentially, hold on, let's just throw our emergency. Let's just let the authorities know now that there's a very high possibility that we're going to need their assistance. Altitude, boom. Switzerland, almost the same as Sweden, yeah. I was so close. Started with S. Good to fly over water, considering how flammable our airplanes are. Kachi says, look at my last comment. Did I miss it, did I? That's always a possibility. Hold on, let me check out my... how's this looking? I'm just going to disable the preview on OBS. I can't see your previous comment, sorry. No, it's not showing. So, I'm not too sure what happened there. We're supposed to be... Hold on everybody. Let's just pull back the power just slightly. Good to fly over. Yeah, we've been there. We're supposed to fly Sydney in 9 days, but looking like can't. Yeah, it's not looking good there, unfortunately. It is not looking good. Sydney in lockdown at the moment. Anyway, all good. All good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump outside, see what's going on. Whoop. Whoa. Whoa. John's making a run for it. Yep. Let's have a quick look in here. What's happening? Okay, we're just over a Hyundai. Kachis, morning sir. By the way, can I be a moderator? No. Next question. Next question. I don't usually have moderators who I've just met, just quietly. In fact, I don't have any moderators, I don't think, from memory. Don't need them. People are too friendly. No requirement. We have the odd dickhead, but not too many. John says, I'm in a 208 and y'all are in granny planes. A little bit rude. True, though. True, but a bit rude. Aviator, how you doing? Good to catch another live stream. Even better to watch you fly after doing a 14-hour stint at work. Nice, mate. Well, just to let you know, because I'm knowing my flying skills, I've dialed in the emergency, so it might not be a relaxing flight. We'll just have to see. It might not be the relaxing flight you're looking for. Beautiful, everybody. What's a moderator? It's a thing you put on the heater, and so when it feels like it's getting cold, it puts the heat back up. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Pretty sure. Ronald says, John, at least you can inspect the wind direction at Nelson already. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. August says, where are you from? I'm in Auckland right now. I'm in Auckland, just north of Auckland, in fact. Alan says, here we go. Here we go, everybody. I've done some deep analysis on tomorrow's game. I've run numerous algorithms through some powerful cutting-edge software, and I have come to the conclusion that I'm shitting myself. Ah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. My overlay is working as intended, so that's one time in a row that's happened. John Beasley, you stick moderators in the nuclear reactor to increase the reaction rate. It's a pretty rough job, to be honest. See, look at this. The one time that John B, the real John B this week, gets in before the other John B, he says, what time do you call this, Beasley? See, straight in there. Oh, nice. We were in Kaiteri in a few months ago. Nice. Okay, no, you weren't. It's gone. Sheila, how you going? Says no algorithm beats a squid parrot choosing some labelled foods. Alan says, I have a bow and an arrow in case it's required. Good thinking. Good thinking. Those haven't been invented over here yet, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, John says, I forgot the stream was 30 minutes earlier, o'clock. Yeah, I just did it slightly earlier because yes, this is Sunday morning obviously over here, and I've got to go and take my daughter to swimming, so I thought I'd just give an extra half hour, then I get comfortably 2 flights completed. That was terrible English right there, but it means I can comfortably get 2 flights completed. I just said exactly the same sentence that I said before then. John, can you keep us updated on the direction and speed? Forwards 110 knots. You might be talking about the wind. August says it's a lovely place. Nice. Nice. Yeah, definitely. Some bloody good places are right throughout the country, in fact. Dull Geek, how you doing? Hi, what airplane is that? It looks like a Cherokee. I didn't think MSFS had any fixed gear pipers. This is in fact the Piper Warrior 2 by Just Flight. This is actually one of the development models. It's due to come out soon, the final model. I'm not too sure. They're just doing some final tweaks on it. But the guys at Just Flight kindly hooked me up with a copy. I did a slight little sort of first look review on my channel last week, so go and check that out. But yeah, very much, you're pretty much spot on the money really. But Piper Warrior 2 is the actual model that I'm flying right here. In the Seafoic livery. That's how you pronounce it. JB says, I'm so glad we didn't come the land way. Cook Strait. What a strait. Oh, you guys. Look, we can see land all the way this time, though. So, you know, that's a bonus. Aim on, do a Q-turn. Nesta says, don't worry about the wheels being down. They come off and landing quite well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How do we retract the gear? They fall off. Dale Geek says, oh, okay, I'm keen to get my hands on it. I'm flying a Cherokee in real life. Nice. And I'd like to have one to practice on some of my flying in the sim. Nice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think probably in the next... I thought it probably would be out by now, or close to, but I think they're just making a few tweaks to it. David's come through. I thought you meant amen. David's come through with the big, very good advice, which is at Dalgeek, you can buy the arrow and just ignore the gear and the prop levers. Exactly the same. Apart from being completely different, it's exactly the same. So, you know, don't be so picky, is what we're saying. Just use the Bonanza, it's basically the same. There we go. Sheila's coming through with the big advice, dropping out the bomb. Ronald says, somehow my autocorrect has some issues with your name. Whose name? Oh, people are retracting the messages big time. Oh, hold on, why's message? Are you guys personally retracting your messages, or was Nightbot going all mental? Yes. It's racist, clearly. There we go. At least xenophobic. There we go. David says 40 horsepower. I just don't use the full power on the arrow. Yeah. You just crack the throttle. Here goes Jin Key, just flying nice and close by there. In formation. Beautiful. Here goes Alan, the Cook. The Cook Strait. There's no E in it, mate. It's like James, Captain James Cook. Look it up. He's up there with bloody Kerry Edwards. No, what's his name? Kenny Edwards. What's his name? Hold on. This joke would be way better if I knew that. Kenny Edwards. Here we go. Another famous world landmark with absolutely no connection to England whatsoever. The Queen asked me to say that. Yeah, exactly. How is the Queen these days? She must be well into her 50s by now. It's always a pleasure, everybody. It's always a pleasure. The Queen has just changed it to Cook with an E. How I wish I could cook straight. I'll stop taking all those pills, mate. Or is it the... No, either or, it doesn't matter. It probably is the old wacky backy because that's why you're hungry. Makes sense. David T says, and sorry I can't join you. My wife forgot to buy pineapples for the sweet and sour sauce, and apparently it's now my job to go and buy some shortly. Disappointing, I think. You know, I think, you know, many of the viewers are probably not going to be happy with that. Having said that, I agree, sweet and sour sauce without the pineapple won't quite be the same. So, you know, I'm kind of on the fence about that. I think your wife makes a good point. I'd tell you if I could spell it. Just order a Chinese? Great, yeah. Just get someone else to cook it, let's be honest. I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow, everybody. I just got to say, I actually enjoyed the semi-final. I'm talking about the Euros here, by the way, for those of you who don't care. And I thought England actually played very well. I thought Sterling was outstanding, in fact. He came to life sort of towards the end of that first half, and he was dangerous. Every time he touched the ball, so dangerous. That and the fact he was carrying an AK-47. You know, there was several reasons why. Just order a Hawaiian pizza, yeah. David says, here we go, if she does it again, I'm not going to let her out of the cupboard again. Look, I think that's fair. That's totally fair. Alan says, just tell her it's a sweet and sour surprise. The surprise being that it's just sour. Prediction for the final? I think they'll definitely kick off. I think that's probably going to be guaranteed, and I think, you know, based on previous results, and I've only got a few games to go by, I think there'll be a half time somewhere near the middle, followed by a second half. I think there'll be probably, I'm picking more than 100 kicks in the game. I'm not too sure though. I'm being probably a little bit more, you know, that's probably a conservative actually. Probably more than 100 kicks, maybe 120, maybe more. I think there'll be people in the crowd, and there'll be people wearing shirts, some wearing shorts, some going for the longs because they might be a bit chilly, they're not running around. So I mean, so far I think that's all that I've had time to analyse at this point. I don't know if people disagree or agree with that. You just let me know down in the comments. Germany to win on penalties. Nesta says, I haven't found anyone who can cook a decent sausage and marmalade butty. Life's tough. Sausage and marmalade? What? What? Alan says, I could try that, but I can guess what the answer will be. Put some sugar and some vinegar. There we go. Exactly. Keep it simple. This bay is very nice, actually. Worth the 11 hours of sea. The Marlborough Sounds is what this is called, everybody. It is very nice to actually sail through. And to fly over too, just quietly. Dale Geek says, really going out on the limb with those predictions. Very brave. Look, I'm leaving nothing. You know, this is the final, and this is the time to step up and make some bold predictions. So, you know, I'm not going to apologise for that. Camp Safety says, well said, boss. That good info. That's why you're the boss. Alan says, the tragedy is that Mace's analysis is actually deeper than the BBC's. Oh, man. I don't know what coverage we're getting over here, but the pre-game lot are so bad. The pre-game team are so bad. There's two reasons for it. Number one, they're just bad. But number two, the sound difference between the game commentary, like the sound level of the commentary, and the sound level of the pre-match and post-match team is like 3 million decibels. So like you turn the TV right up so you can hear the pre-game guys and realise they don't know what they're talking about. And then when the actual commentary comes on, it basically blows a hole in the side of your wall. Not very happy about that. Bloody love a sound, don't you, Kiwis? Yeah, we've got a lot of sounds. We've got one called we've got doubtful sound. We've got a lot of sounds. There goes two right there. There's multiple right there, just off the top of my head. If a big puddle forms in Auckland, it's a sound. I can see Huan over there. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, what's happening here? What, 50 nautical miles to go, team? You've got to get your sounds in there, boys. I don't know if I'm the... I don't know if I'm... I don't know. Is 2,500 feet going to cut it? I think it will. We'll if in doubt, everybody, risk it. We know how it works here. I don't think we've got any sounds up this way, actually. We'll create one, though. It did rain yesterday, John, so there's a good chance of a new one being created. Look at this. This is pretty sensational, isn't it? Nessa says, I now know what you mean, Mace. I'm forever jogging back and forth to that volume knob on my TV. What's a volume knob? Alan says he's going to 3,300. Okay. We might need to increase the altitude just slightly there, team. We'll just figure that out as we get closer. Just a heads up, if you can't be bothered tuning ever so slightly, go to 2,800. I actually downloaded a little nav map yesterday, in fact. I could have used it, but I didn't. So that's what happened there. Right, let's just turn off our altitude hold then. Oh, let's just frickin' turn the whole thing off. Full power. Let's we'll climb up to 3,000-ish feet. 3,300 is what it is. Geek says, I found the link to the Just Flight Warrior. Would you mind running through the options inside the plane? Yeah, I can do that. I'll just get up to altitude, then I'll give you a very in-depth, technically correct tour. Or I won't. I mean, it might just be a bit of a gloss over. I'll just show you the main differences to the Warrior, to the Arrow. Higher, actually, there's a bigger mountain. Alright, let's go 3.5. I don't want to get too far up into the clouds. Then again, I don't want to crash into a mountain. It's a hard choice. Let's go 3.5. One Tree Tour coming right up. Actually, One Tree Hill, which we did have in Auckland, is no longer One Tree Hill. It does not have... Oh, well, it's still called that, but it does not have a tree. Someone went and chopped it down. I'm not even joking. We are international waters. Open the bloody bar. Yep. It's been open the whole time. Oh, hold on. 3,300. Nav. Hold on. Enable. Here we go. Alright, Piper Warrior. Let's have a quick look. Second mountain is about 3,700. Oh, I'm 3,750, so I'm sweet. Okay, so Piper Warrior, what do you need to know? Well, you're going to get the typical Piper cockpit, so there's nothing too... Hold on. enabled. Why am I climbing? That's coming back down. All good. All good. So typical Piper cockpit here. Actually very similar to the Arrow. We bring up the electronic flight bag here. You've got the same options that you've got with the other aircraft, where you can change out the GPS. There's the 100, there's the dual if you want to run them together. I always just run the 530 in here. When you're static, you've got your shock side downs, tow bar and wheel fairings. Actually, you turn your wheel fairings on and off. See, I've got the fairings on down here. Go ahead and turn them off, and there they go, they're off. So you've got a few options in that regard. Down here, a couple of key things. Obviously, you've only got your mixture and your throttle, and you also got carb heat, which does work. But hold on, let's see. Yeah, see? There we go. I just turned it on. Should be turning it on going through this cloud, in fact. You do not want your carburetor to ice over. You do lose a bit of power when you've got your carb heat on. The thing here with the carb heat with the honeycomb yoke is that there's a conflict somehow. It does not like it. It keeps bouncing back up. There we go. Let's throw that back up. Everything else is pretty standard in here. You got your flap lever. You don't have the automatic gear extension that you've got in the Arrow. Circuit breakers. Got the heater here. It's pretty cold. Let me get some hot air in here. In fact, there's probably enough hot air in the comments and by me. Brakes, all that sort of stuff. You have got the tank selector here, but in the electronic flight bag, you can set it so that it automatically will change it for you, which is very handy for long flights when you forget. Apart from that, this door does not open, as I realised after I'd done my video. You do have interactive parts here. I love how the sound changes right there. You got all the other standard stuff right here. Boom, boom. Actually, let's check out our temperature right here, team. We are below zero, so we definitely want to be checking out our carb heat. Then in the back here, you got some pretty nice looking upholstery. And this cargo bit back here, you can fit maybe at least 7 or 8 people back there. No problem at all. So it's a pretty standard, very similar to the 152 in terms of performance. You're looking at 70 knots on 70 knots on climb, 63 knots on final approach. Cruises at about 110 knots, true airspeed, or thereabouts. Really monitoring the T's and P's right now in this these conditions. Oh, here we go. I can see what I'm doing. No problem at all. Because this is ripe. We've got precipitation, clouds. Right, the temperature is below zero. This is really ripe for bloody carb ice in here, everybody. It also has failures in here too, so you get spark plug fouling, all that sort of stuff. I don't think I've got them enabled right now. Maybe I haven't even got carb icing. I don't even know if it has that. So anyway, it's a decent. You got all the IFR equipment, yep. Be aware of some massive downdrafts. Okay, good to know. Second mount about 3.7. I'm flying straight to your nameplate. So make sure to stay clear of mountains. Remember your training here. When we go into clouds, we have to close our eyes shut really tight. Yeah, thank you, Captain Safety. That's why we have you here. JB John says, I'm descending now, so might I suggest a more traditional method of navigation. Just check that out. You're squawking 77800 in the US. That is emergency squawk. That is correct. That is, we intentionally are squawking that. The reason is that emergency is likely to happen, so let's just put it in there now. Get the emergency services on full alert, and then we're good. If you watch the stream long enough, you'll see why. Ronald John still not picking up the Nelson VFR. Oh, what did I do? What did I do here, everybody? Hold on. Why am I flying in the completely opposite direction here, everybody? What's going on? Hold on. Nav? What the hell is going on here, team? Okay, this could be bad. What? What happened? Okay. So this is what, is there a failure of some description? What's this here? Anti-collision light. Okay, it's turned off. I am flying in completely the wrong direction, everybody. Now I'm not. See, that's why I've got 7700 dialed into the bloody thing, everybody. And now, hold on, Jesus. Okay, this is looking a bit bloody dodgy here, everybody, but it's okay. Let's just go outside the aircraft, make sure we're looking good, feeling great. No problem at all. Use GPS, VO is outdated, death trap. Yeah. That's why I use your nameplate. Might as well tune COM 1 to 1.5 while you're at it. Do it, go with 4,500, there's ice in there. Okay, nice. No. Talking 7700 is a standard procedure here at Kiwi Air. That's correct, that is standard procedures. Dalgate, why am I flying completely the wrong direction? Also, yes, we pre-squawked 7700. I understand now. Yep, that's it. I think it's just like the emergency services, they'll be able to react very quickly. Let's have a look here. I think now we're flying back there. Who freaking gave me the controls to this aircraft? Just cleared the mountaintop. It suddenly appeared out of the clouds in front of me. WMKI ground. How you doing? How are you doing? How we're looking for right on the border there. Let's throw some carb heat on. Oh, let's turn the mixture off. And then we'll put some carb heat on. It's just a little procedure that I just invented before. You pull your mixture right back, just check the engine. Yep, it's good. Definitely working. Cut out the engine momentarily. I've got the fuel pump on, I don't need that. That's enough of that. Have we seen any? Is it making any? Yeah, we are. If you look at the RPMs there, everybody, you'll get a slight dip in RPMs. Carb heat comes on. It's all good. It's what you want to see. When your engine cuts out, your icing is, you let the icing go way too much. Way too far. Okay, this is a really interesting flight, everybody. Alan says, I haven't seen this much crabbing since waking up at that girl's house in Camden in 1994. Ronald says squawking 7700 always gets you a priority slot for landing, saves us a lot of time. Yeah, exactly. It's all about just, you know, it's all about efficiency. It's now 3:45 AM in here. Nice. So you're 4 hours behind. Nice. Cap Safety says May Day is not just a day in May, nor is it a friend from Netherlands. It's something every Kiwi pilot is familiar with. Yes, exactly. In fact, all checklists have the May Day call at the top of them at Kiwi Air. First thing, communicate your May Day. Let people know. And then it's just really going through, then there's sort of like a drop down of all the different emergencies that are probably, you know, all the things that have probably gone wrong. That's essentially what happens. Oh, look at this, everybody. We're getting some nice looking, we can actually see what we're doing here. To a certain degree. And you're not asleep yet, jeez. Don't worry, I'll deal with that. Okay, I think we're looking pretty solid here. How we're looking for distance, 37. That's all good. All right. 5:45 AM in Brisbane, or as we like to call it, Brisbane. Brisbane. Landing rate comp today. Yeah, we can. The only thing is that I can't guarantee you get to choose the next flight because it's going to depend on what happens in Neofly. You have to look for a flight that works there. But yeah, let's do a landing rate comp. Should we? How far? We've still got another. I must say at the top how far I've got to go. Look up all this in there. Yeah, still another half hour. It's saying. No, it can't be right. 25 minutes, there or thereabouts. Yeah, definitely. So once we get a bit closer, remind me and we'll definitely do it. For those who are interested in the peripherals, I am using the Extreme 3D, so factor that into your landing rate guess. Okay, this isn't really working at the moment with all this cloud around, is it? We're going to fly into a very foggy looking NZNS. We'll take a very quick tour around the Nelson Airport when we get there by NZA Simulations. For those of you that haven't seen the video, they've done a really good job. JB says, John says, I once made a real life Kiwi Air checklist as a joke for the Discord. Maybe you remember it, but I lost it. May have left it in the plane. It'll still be on Discord somewhere. Can't wait to fly in the Alps later. Yes. Yeah, we're right on the edge, aren't we? A reminder, please, to go ahead, smash that like button on this stream. Just go ahead and do it myself on my other account. 15 people so far have done it, so thank you very much. It is appreciated. Just looking at the stream now, it's looking completely fine at this point. Bob says because you turn GPS off and on. Yes. I'm not too sure. Are you talking about why we went way off in the wrong direction? Yeah. Yeah. That checklist was fantastic. We still have to put it up at NZKW. Yeah, indeed. Hi from Germany. How you doing? Panzer Obi. How you going? Hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome. Oh wow, my autocorrect already knows NZKW. 16? Is that what we're going for, is it? Oh, that sounds like a little bit of an engine dip there, everybody. Oh, hold on, what's going on here? Why am I got minus 500? Big downdraft, is this where we're at? Look at the revs. Hold on. Oh, we're stalling. Get that carb heat in there, boys. What is going on here, boys? Jeez, look at this, look at this. Look, now we're plus 500 feet per minute. Getting a bit of icing, you reckon? I reckon it's almost guaranteed that we're going to get a little bit at the moment. Almost. I don't know. Does it have... What's this handle for? Does it have hard set limits in the game? Let's throw it off for a second. Kind of felt like that, didn't it? You see the reeds just drop away. I cringe when I think about someone finding it and wondering what the F it's about. Yes. Yes. Panzer says, make sure you make a trip up the coast to Cairns. I lived there for a year and had tears in my eyes the first time I flew there in the new sim. Yeah, yeah. I haven't actually flown up there, I don't think, in the sim. Can't remember. We might have done it at some stage, I can't remember. But yeah, it's a nice trip up there. Right, what's happening here, boys and girls? Well, we've got our revs back. Pretty sure we got a bit of ice in there, did we? Kind of felt like it. There we go. Captain Safety comes up with a good point. Can you make that spinny thing in front stop? It's ruining my view. Yeah, look, I'll keep working on it. I think eventually we'll find a way to stop it. Right, here we go here, ladies and gentlemen. Coming into Nelson. We have got a bit of a... There must be at least a wind coming from the westerly, I should say, direction. Our nose is definitely offset centre there somewhat. I don't know, how the hell can you see... Oh, hold on. On here I can. Left crosswind. Oh, what? Left crosswind. Oh, yeah, sorry. Nose into the wind, everybody, for those playing at home. I'm new to life. You gotta excuse me. We'll get there eventually. Got a little bit of a view down below there. What's happening at the airport? Anyone got a report? I assume we're flying straight in here to a certain degree. Oh shiz. I'd like the blimmin' VFR map to be able to... Can you bring it up? It'd be good to be able to bring it up when you're outside the aircraft. Yeah, I'm thinking, so if the wind's coming... yeah, so yeah. think we'll be landing in a southwesterly direction, just unless the wind changes significantly between now and then. Wind is calm at this side of the mountains. At 3,000 feet, it's 5 knots from the south. Okay, either way, we'll fly into there. What is it, runway 21, is it? No, not 21. Yeah, something like that. Can't remember. Something like that. Jeez, look at this. Bouncing around, boys and girls. Let's keep monitoring this, this icing. Could tell before we get in, well, still warning was a kind of a good indicator, but also you could just hear the reeds drop away a little bit. It's not something you really want to hear unless you are actually making it happen. Runway 20, there we go, there we go. Ronald's got some good advice for Captain Safety. He says if you just climb out of the window and see if you can stop it by hand. I can't find a way to stop it while flying. I think you should try it. And Captain Safety says, good idea, Ronald, I'll be right back. You know, that's the thing here. You're going to get some really good quality, safe advice here when you watch this stream. Excellent. Well done, guys. Good to see some cooperation going on there. Beautiful. Now, there may or may not be a large hill in front of us right here. We'll just have to kind of work with it and see what happens. As you can see below, we can see something below. So hopefully at least we'll give 5 seconds of warning, and then we can go ahead and make some adjustments at the last minute. John says, watch out, Mace, I've got some turbulence just where you're about to be. I've been getting quite a bit of turbulence all the way along, actually. I'm hiding in the luggage compartment, so it shouldn't be a problem. Camp Safety is so, like, where's the nearest hospital? The one they can reattach limbs and stuff? Nelson does have a hospital, so you're good. Just go in there. Well, being an overseas visitor, it will be a little bit more expensive for you. So just a warning. However, there's another makeshift hospital at the airport that can do it for quite a discounted price. Asterisk, quality not guaranteed. Nessa says, I hope the turbulence doesn't dislodge my suitcase from the roof rack. What's happening here? Yeah, I'm getting these frames are all in OBS. Annoying. Annoying. I'll take a bit. Alan says, I've been cruising at flight level 420. No, yes, all nice. I just pulled it out early before I was about to say that's very high for that type of aircraft. I think we're getting into a point where we can, what I might do is let's just throw a little bit of carb heat on for a minute. 23... Starting to clear up just for a second at least so we can see what's going on down there. Pre-game nerves. Ronald says, that Captain Safety, did you catch all the parts? We had quite some complaints from school last time we tried and our insurance didn't cover it anymore. Insurance? Alan, I think you organised the insurance, didn't you? I did give you a whole lot of money for it. Okay, so far so good, everybody. No mountains to speak of at this point. Why is this thing? Yeah, OBS is playing silly games, everybody. I hope there's somebody walking on the ground to bring them to the hospital, yeah. You might have some hunters down in this bush down below us who can do the job. Otherwise, the local wildlife are going to have a nice little snack. Feels more like I left some parts behind. Just another day on the job, exactly. Exactly. All right. This is a slow bloody aircraft, isn't it, everybody? But that's what it's designed for. Slowness. Oh, have I still got my carb heat on? No, I have not. I did turn it off. Minor oopsie in the handbook. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I think it's just quickly note it, and just for future reference. That's all we're looking to do there. Alan says, George Clooney is doing the insurance, but we met last week, and I think he's miffed as I'm better looking than him. He's quite vain. Those celebrities, they can be a bit sensitive, Alan. They can be a bit sensitive. If we land in the same direction as the hospital, we may make it to the car park. Okay, alright. We could just land in the hospital car park. Oh, Keith, he's late. What are you up to, mate? Good to see you, welcome. You've missed the usual scintillating repartee by the crew. Except Alan. I mean, he's just been a standard self, so, you know, I think we're all used to that by now. Apart from that, it's been outstanding. About 20 nautical miles away from Nelson. We've got a big group ahead. I think all of you are way ahead of me. I must have the slowest aircraft in the game. Captain Safety says, I'll strap on one of our gently used Real War 2 parachutes and aim for the H on the roof. Gently used. I'm laughing just to make you feel better. I don't actually get what you're talking about. Just like to throw that out there. Okay, let's not do fog for the next flight. Might do a middle of the day flight as we take off from Switzerland, aka Sweden, and do our next Neofly flight. I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. Looking good, feeling great. All Alan saw was strap on. Yeah, bullet holes do make it more aerodynamic, Captain Safety. That's a good point. I haven't studied physics with any depth, but that sounds right to me. Dale Geek says, when you're trying to build hours for IFR certification, having a slow aircraft is an advantage, especially one that sips fuel as much as this one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is a good point. Bullet holes are speed holes. That comes from Keith, who is a known bullet hole specialist advisor. So I think we should take what he says very seriously. So Keith has had the final word on it. It is totally aerodynamic. Okay, landing rate competition, everybody. No, I don't use Reshades MS Pro Mentor. I do not. Okay, landing rate competition, everybody. Just for shits and giggles. Throw it in there. Let us know. We'll give you a couple minutes to put your guesses in. Oh, here we go. Now we can see what's going on here, boys and girls. Once again, I'm using the Extreme 3D joystick, so just take that into account for your guesses. I don't know how you would take it into account, but just take it into account. That explains why the parachute brand is A. Exactly. 13.9. Let's just jump over the top of this little ridge here, and then I'm going to head. Let's get our heading bug actually where I need it. There it is over there. So we'll just go like that soon. Minus 123, 140. Good. Okay, so I'm interesting. Everyone is throwing their guesses in there right now. Throw them in there. Leave it open for another minute or so. Usually what would happen... Oh, Keith going in there with the -6. Ness has gone 550 degree Fahrenheit. Oh, I love it. Minus, I'm feeling lucky today. Nice, I like it. Sim's coming with minus 135. Whew, I think you guys have been watching too long. Everyone's tightly bunched around a certain numbers. Panther says, aren't bullet holes not called acceleration holes? I've heard Homer Simpson talk about that one. Yeah, I think... Well, I mean, according to Keith B, in brackets, bullet hole specialist advisor, yes, I think you're correct. Rightio, boys and girls, let's just... Oh, nice, wrong button. Throw carb heat on. throw that on. Let's get rid of our, turn that off. Let's do this. So the idea really with the carb heat is if you're pulling the rev right back really, like down in here, or reduce revs is when you want to start to just apply a little bit of carb heat. I'm just winging it. Get it? That's an aviation joke, because planes have wings and winging it means making it up as you go. Explaining jokes make them so much better. Alright, here we go. I'm ready to rock and roll, everybody. Literally. Okay, landing rate competition has closed. There's nothing to win, so who cares? But thank you for your guesses. He is correct. He installed them with a pickaxe. Exactly. Keith B, Specialist Bullet Hole Advisor. Thank you. Homer is a very knowledgeable man. Trust him. Exactly. He is a nuclear physicist. Let's just go with that. That's the way I read it, at least. Okay, we're just reducing our altitude here. You can tell because this thing, which is not a clock, is going down. Why do you never enter the competition? I don't know. Mainly because I can absolutely fudge a result. Okay, my guess is minus 2,000. I will win. I will win. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Moving here towards NZNS. We can finally see stuff, which is great. Let's just do our thingy there. Match fixing. Yeah, exactly. Ah! Alright. Be careful flying around here. Yeah, the same reason he's not allowed to buy company stock. Yeah. It's funny, but it's true. Hope it's a quick landing. Got to put my daughter to bed with, and the wife is reminding me of that every 2 minutes. It could be a quick landing if I fall out of the sky, that's for sure. Alright, let's have a look here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hold on. I need that. Yeah, we've got a little bit to run here. I think we've got about 7 or 8 nautical miles, 7.2. So we head into Nelson here. NZNS for those playing at home. It's even in the title. This particular aerodrome we're about to fly into has been upgraded by NZA Simulations, and of course everyone who watches this stream knows about them. We've previewed quite a few of their pieces of scenery. They've done a whole lot of really good freeware, and they've got a few payware versions out. This is one of the payware ones. They also, actually I need to reinstall it because I haven't done it since I had to reinstall my computer. They also did a really cool Hawaiian shirt for me, but I need to put that back in actually. Don't tell him, he may stop putting money in our investment funds. What, you telling me those aren't legit? Oh, what are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? Runway 20. Let's look at chopping some altitude here a bit. 2.5. Oh, where are we? Hold on. 5.1. No, we're fine. Altitude is fine at this point. I need to actually bind the carb heat to a button, ideally. And I can one of the pre-landing checks is carb heat back off, carb heat off. Give yourself full power if you're going to need to go around. At the moment it's on. How are we looking for temp? Yeah. Not too bad here, boys. Just so everyone knows, I'm judging all your landings in drone camera. Beautiful. Here we go as we go through past Nelson itself. Careful, I think you can see chat. New Zealand's got landing. On a pretty good trajectory here, everybody, I reckon. A little bit high. Also, the aircraft's a little bit high, so, you know, that works well all round. Okay, now I could start to really set things up here. So let's just bleed some of that speed off. First notch of flaps, a little bit of power, second notch, and carb heat can go off while I'm thinking about it. It's probably slightly early, but it's fine. Last notch of flaps, looking for about 65 on the dial. Look at the little venture park down here. Additional scenery. Okay, let's trim this baby out. A little bit fast, but that's okay. I'm going to be flattening it out so that will bleed off. Okay, we're now 65 on the dial. That's good. This is perfect. A little bit low, according to the Pappies, but what do they know? We fly right over the top of the golf course here. Right underneath us. Pretty much now. A little bit slow. Also the aircraft's a bit slow. See what I did there? Gain a bit of altitude. This thing's hardly moving. Everybody could jump out and walk in. Windsock is very calm. Okay, crossing the threshold. Let's kill the power. Looking in the distance, wondering why we decided to become a pilot. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Felt pretty good. And the answer is 96 feet per minute. Pretty decent. Pretty decent approach there, and easy conditions though, gotta say. Let's get rid of that pitot heat. Not pitot heat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Landing light. Pitot off. Collision. Oh, that is all good. Let's go. Alright. Beautiful. And a good array of people waiting for me because I was slow AF. We'll just park here randomly. It's totally appropriate. Let's chop the engine. What do everyone have to say? It's a yes. Careful, I think you can see chat. It's a yes from JB. Now we expect to see a detailed analysis. Yes. I haven't seen you all that stream at all this stream, Ronald. You don't show up for some reason. Ah, weird. Strange, I also don't seem to show up on the stream. Yay me! Yes, Jinky, did you get there, did you? 96. 99, yes. Well done. Get in there, boy. Please don't forget your complimentary I Survived Kiwi Air t-shirts as you deboard. Nice. You sliding into the runway exit calls to mind my CFI yelling at me. We've all been there. Alright everyone, it has been a pleasure as always, but I need to make like seagulls and flock off. Good to see you, Captain Safety. As always, you are a legend. Thanks for your guidance and support. We wouldn't be able to do it without you. Guys, what we're going to do is very, very quick look around Nelson here while we're here. In case you're thinking of picking up this airport, if you do fly in this area a bit, go and check out my video where I've done a bit more of a detailed review of it. But as you can see, you can tell straight away that it's an upgraded airport, just with all the detail around the place. What I'm going to focus on, though, these are all static aircraft, by the way, around the place. These Air New Zealand aircraft. We've got a ATR 72 over there, and then you've got an ATR 72 parked out the front. But we'll take a quick look inside the terminal, which is my favourite part of this. But this is legitimately exactly how it looks when you come in here, and you've got your little your lanes here. This guy here is like, I need a new job. Boom, come into the baggage claim area. We've got our carousel. We've got all the boards up here with departures and arrivals, looking good. This thing here is cool though. We've got the moving billboards. The thing though that I love is just this little detail here. Like this, these are actually legitimately correct signs right here. Blue bubble taxis. These fire action notice signs, that's exactly right. This is a fire alarm right here. First aid kits, AED, all the passengers will need that after the flight. But that is legitimately how it looks. Same with all these brands here. We've got the rotating billboards up there. This lady's still waiting for a coffee. She was waiting last time. Look, PC Pilot. I didn't see that last time. That's cool. What's inside here? Are these drinks legit? Can't tell. Oh, this is the Corrie Lounge up here. I didn't go up here last time. So this is the lounge if you've got a that you can go to before, if you've got a pass to be able to go in here. It's always good. This is good. It's got the food over there. I didn't go in here last time. It's good. It's got the coffee machine. You got your little chairs. That's pretty ace. This here is a room to play cricket in or something. I don't know. Seems like a big space. Oversized luggage over here into the check-in area. Bag drop. You got to do everything yourself here. You got to log yourself in, put your tag on your bag, beep it in, goes through there. Everyone's happy. Anyway, a very quick look around there, but go and check out my video from earlier this week. Go and support the guys. As you can see, they do a bloody good job, I tell you. Bloody good job. Last one from around the world. I'll have to check it out. Oh, my Neofly's gone off here. Let's go to the main menu and let's. I don't know why that's not on my thing anymore. Oh, hold on, was I streaming main monitor? I was. Bugger. That's why the frames were playing silly buggers. Sorry, let's go around the world. ATW, start. Yes, see, yes, I did download it actually, by the way. I downloaded cricket for through Game Pass. I'm good to go. What was the last airport? Was log. We are starting here at LSGK. LSGK, yes, LSGK. So let me just quickly select a flight here. I need something around about 100 nautical miles, maybe slightly less would be good. Just looking at the time. So let's grab small trip. Distance. Okay, this would LFHU. That's kind of back down. Where's the LFHU? So if I did this one, back down into here, what do you reckon? Does that work for us? So it's sort of backtracking a little bit, but hold on. What is? So maybe a small trip could be the go then. Hold on, bush trip. Oh no, that's 50. It's a little bit too slow. So let's go small trip. I reckon that's it. We're backtracking a little bit, but we're going back. We're into Monaco here, are we? No. Where are we? But we're into the Alps at least. Let's do that. LFHU. So go ahead and I'll get rid of this. And I've got to start up Sim Toolkit Pro is the other thing I've got to do. So This is one we're doing, everybody. Alice. I'm not worried if we backtrack just slightly. I'll put this up on here, then I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. Cup of coffee, actually. LSGK. LSGK. Let's go small. LFHU. Let's just do that. I'm going to go change this straight away to a few clouds. That's cool. Let's change this to a turbo arrow. Let's go to world map. That's going to be the go, everybody. I'm going to just... So that's where we're going. Actually, I'm going to just change this quickly here so you can't see my monitor, but just flight sim, because that should help with performance. I'll grab Sim Toolkit Pro, which has dropped off my... completely dropped off my list for some reason. I'm just opening Sim Toolkit Pro because it's going to connect to Sim. Done. Flight planning. Okay, Kiwi 010, I think this is 10. Kiwi Piper Arrow. LSGK. LFHU. Just doing into some brief here, everybody. Fly now. Great. If we grab this, and I'll get this one going and that one going from there. Okay. What's everyone saying here? Alan's wondering if it's wrong that I quite fancy the bird waiting for her coffee at NZNS. Here, let's start this flight now. Neofly update needed. Panic. Yes. How do all those people feel about you flying drone around inside the terminal? I mean, I guess if we're waiting for coffee, we'll tolerate anything. Yeah, it does look cool, definitely. Might be time to reassess your marriage. Last stream we departed from Lyon. East or south works out flying. We're going to fly past Courchevel. What's the point? Aren't we supposed to go to Italy? Yeah, well, I mean, I need a flight around around 100 nautical miles, so that's okay. We'll go into Italy. I can't have a flight that's too long. I won't be able to complete it, is the reason I had to go for that flight, really. Not ideal, but that's the reason. Arrival was famous mountain for the Tour de France. There we go. Up to Is. That will be fun. It's one of the most popular skiing resorts in the Alps. There we go. We can make it in between landing there. One of the most famous. There we go. It's one of the most famous climbs. So there we go. It's good to go there. And it's actually happening right now. The Dutch suddenly chime in with their bike fags. Wrath, how you doing? It has been a while. Good to see you. JB says, many years ago, I went to a downhill part of Tour de France around here. It's really not my cup of tea, but I was working in a hotel and the manager took us for the day. Ah, nice. I remember now. This is the... okay, it's looking pretty sweet. I'll wait for everybody to jump in and then we'll start things up. I might just go and get a coffee sorted, eh? Hold on. One thing I haven't got going on, though, is... why is the overlay not working? We're going to play this frickin' game again, are we? Should be working. It should definitely be working. I can't remember what we did last time. I think that number looks different actually. Hopefully that will just... I cannot... I don't know. I don't know why that's not working. Let's, we'll sort it out later. It was actually pretty fun, and I got some free washing detergent. Well, way worth it then. Some promo car kind of things come by before the bikes and throw free stuff. Nice. No, I don't have live weather on, no. Intentionally, because it was the weather's pretty terrible. LSGK to LFHU, everybody. Right, let's get this thing revved up because I'm just wary of my time. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do it the wrong way because that's how I roll. I'm going to put them both on too, by the way. Okay. Did I just cut that thing out? I did. I just turned the key off, that's why. I just turned the key off, everybody. It doesn't work. Okay, we'll look to taxi and backtrack down there and take off down to the south. 7700 as per in accordance with standard regulations. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All good, all good. Okay, let's. I'm going to start taxi now because I need to get a little bit of a move on. Come on. What the hell's going on here, guys? Parking brake. Parking brake off. What the hell's going on? What am I missing here, boys? Parking brake off. Why is this thing not moving? Let's throw that on while we're thinking about it. This thing's not moving, look! Why is this? What's stopping this from moving? Oh, tie downs. Ha! Okay, tie downs work, everybody. The tie downs work. Chocks and tie downs. Ha! Ah, brilliant. That was just a test of our equipment, and it passed, so that's great. We'll take it. Ha! Chocks. Ha ha! Chocks. Oh, those are bloody good chocks because I was revving that up big time. It's over very fast. That's why I tell women I like the Tour de France. Yeah, Icarus, how you doing? I saw you actually floating around. There you go. Welcome. Most welcome to join. Oh, jeez. Thanks, John. Thanks for the moral support. You've made it plenty of times. That's cool. I'm away, everybody. Got to get things moving here, boys. As always, some people are taking off one way, some people are taking off the other way. It's just how we roll here. Landing gear. Look to trim to 90. Am I going to get this engine wear or not? No. Gonna have to gain some altitude. So let's use our heading just for a start to keep us on this track, because we can't turn out at this point until we get clear these mountains here. Unchalk the tyres. Hey, the real Pooty, how you doing? Good to see you. I think we can probably go to Nav now. What sort of altitude do we need here, ladies and gentlemen? What a sight. What a sight. How we're looking here. We're fine. Beautiful. It has indeed. It has indeed, Pooty. Let's keep this altitude going, this vertical speed going right here. Oh, I didn't start the frickin' Neofly flight. Ugh! Bastard. Oh, that's a shocker. That is an absolute shocker. It's all good, I'm going to have to fly it separately. I'll fly it again. Let's just continue on. I'll refly it offline. Bloody hell, I was too busy trying to frickin' rush a flight, and then look what happened. What an idiot. Okay, for some reason our overlay is not working. Let's have a look here. Why is it not working? Whoa, hold on here. Hold on. We might have to do... Are we going to make this? Are we going to make it? Bets on. Let's just get over the top of here. Should be fine. Heaps of ground clearance here. Wasn't a problem. Okay. 10,500. Okay, perfect. Okay, my overlay should be working. Why is that not working? If we go into here, I'll just quickly... I'll flick between screens. Sometimes this works, but yeah, this should be working. Properties. That's annoying. We're looking for speed, we're fine. Here we go, I just recreated the overlay, everybody. Easy as that. If in doubt, just recreate it. Oh, beautiful. The turbo's definitely the go, isn't it? Around these parts. We really got our nose up. Whoa, we've got a few people here today. Good to see you. Bloody hell, forgetting to bloody turn Neofly on. What an idiot. Get a few shots though. Next week, no. There won't be a stream next week. Just a heads up, everybody. Yeah. Good to see you, Alan, by the way. Thanks for jumping in, as always. Always an absolute pleasure. Good luck for you and your boys tomorrow. Mainly your boys. Hopefully they win. But yeah, no, I might knock out a stream on Friday night my time, potentially, which is like Friday morning your guys' time. So that might not work very well for you guys. But likely no stream. Yep, I'm not going to be able to do that. But the following weekend is probably unlikely, but there's a decent chance that I might be able to, so without committing too much there. But I should be back in time to be able to do that, hopefully. Let's go ahead and enable 10,500. We can turn our fuel pump off. Landing light technically should go off, but above ground level we're still less than 10,000, so we'll good to see Wrath in a 7.4. It's been a while. Let's go and ease it back a bit. I'm gonna just I'm gonna keep it up relatively high. Relatively high, everybody. Let's go over here so the sun's not quite reflecting. Beautiful. There we go, boys. Looking good, feeling great. Cheers, I'd like to be dead this time tomorrow. Previous tournaments didn't go by. Have a good one. Good luck. Honestly, I hope you guys win for sure. I just set my weather to broken clouds, but turned on a bit of rain with the sunrise. It's so beautiful. I'm still amazed how good this game looks. Nice. Yeah, maybe should I change the time of day just a bit, eh? Should we enjoy this? How about this? How about this? How about that, ladies and gentlemen? It's pretty decent. Right, I'm going to make a coffee, everybody. Back soon. Ooh, check that out. Check that out. Whew. How good does that look? Unbelievable. What's everyone saying? Ref? Yes, 747. 1,470 feet, is it? Nice. Using 25% fuel, so you should be lighter. Perfectly fine. Land on a route de locks. I don't know how to say that. If it's stock version, then you should be fine. Yeah, stock. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there goes old YouTube Esteban over there. Don't know who that is. Oh, you can oops, you can see the mesh lines in there. Ha! Alright, let's jump inside here. 25. That's good. Good timing. It's going to be good timing for this flight, everybody. Beautiful. We are just... we're only just above the mountaintops. I mean, how good is this, everybody, eh? Looks amazing. Are we getting good frames here, boys, on our OBS? It's looking pretty decent. We're only just skimming the top. Look, there's a little hut down there. Ha! We're only just skimming the top of these mountains here. So I'm trusting the 8,000. I'm trusting the 8,000. Oh, sorry, 10,500. Should be okay. That's all the plans I know. Not too sure what you're referring to. Look, Wrath put it on the show for us. Very manoeuvrable aerobatic planes, the 747s, as we all know. Oh, you gotta laugh. You have to laugh, really. Probably is a widely used term in aviation. Ah, it's close. It's good enough. It's good enough. Oh, right, looking good. We've got Icarus down low there. He's taking on the mountainsides. No fear right there. Thanks everyone for joining us today, by the way. I do appreciate it. It's always a lot of fun. It's one of the highlights of the week for me, for sure. Jumping on here and having a nice cruisy flight with you guys. Hope you do enjoy them. Always open to any suggestions. I won't be implementing any suggestions, but I'm open to hearing them. Mainly so I can ridicule them. So, yeah. All the Boeing planes, right, I'm with you. Yeah, expect Icarus to be a lot higher, yeah, I reckon. You also know your bus, there you go, get in there, mate. Good on ya. Beautiful, look at this, everybody. This is real nice. I'm going to have to go and fly this flight offline. I'll do it later today, probably, New Zealand time. I'm well below that peak right there, unfortunately. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Flying the Brero is a lot of around here. A lot around here? What? All I know is that aircraft, that's going to be a challenge around here, I'd say. A lot of fun around here. Nice. That sentence makes sense now. I love it. Ah, it's beautiful. I've never done so much flying in Europe since been doing these streams and stuff with the likes of Ronald and Alan and John and Mayday and all those other guys pointing me in the right direction. It's great. Enjoy it. So, France is, I've got to say, France is one of my favourite places to fly now. I know we're not technically in France, or are we in France? Back in France, are we here? I'm not too sure. Anyway, around the Alps and around this part of the world is absolutely brilliant. Love it. Look at that. That's just, I mean, that is just beautiful, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Love VFR flying. That's why I've probably really stuck with Microsoft Flight Simulator, even in the face of the fact that it certainly isn't as realistic, perhaps, from a flight dynamics point of view as some of the other sims out there, but really just sitting back and enjoying the scenery in VFR and GA aircraft. Bloody love it. That's what it's all about. Yeah, it does sound like France. Yeah, John. Yeah. You'll be joining soon after the update. Nice, mate. But yeah, I think that's why I've spent so much time in MSFS as opposed to X-Plane since it's come out, because I've just really enjoyed in the scenery, basically. Sitting back, enjoying the scenery, and also flying with the group flights and stuff that we do on stream. It's really enjoyable, actually. And the reality is, because I'm a little bit time poor, it's good just to be able to jump in an aircraft and not have to worry too much about going through massive amounts of checklists and stuff like that. So it works for me. Well, that little airport's stuck down there. Imagine trying to approach from this side. Jesus. You have to dive in there like St. Bart's. We're adjusting to France again. Nice. Thanks, Ronald. Very relaxing with an adult cigarette. Yeah, exactly. I need to get cigars. But yeah, it is certainly. We'll just jump in here. We're looking 48 nautical miles. Sweet. A lot of people flying around this area at the moment too, so obviously a popular part of the world. I know you weren't talking about cigars, by the way, Keith. Just like to throw that out there. Or were you? I see Neofly have come out with the campaigns also, so I need to, if I got time this week, I really want to put a Neofly video together just to show all the different things that have been updated since I last did kind of an update video. But Henri doing a great job. Great job. Keeping that thing up to date. Rum is also great when you fly. Yes. Yes, indeed. Rath is approaching at high speed right here. I can hear it. Hear it before I see it. Oh. Usually Rath lands down in the trees at some stage, so it hasn't happened yet. Wait for it though. Likely to happen. Beautiful. Oh, man. John says, I used to have a SIG during these long autopilot phases, but I quit smoking last month, and now I don't know what to do with myself. Drink beer. It goes well. Yes, John. I'm guessing those acrobatics are to burn off fuel for landing. Yeah, I think it's a good tactic, and I think it's going to pay off for him. Yeah, healthier lifestyle, but Jesus, it's boring. Demons coming in hot with all the Airbus. There we go. A380, 800 series. Of course, over here in New Zealand, we typically, we've got one of those versions there, A320. Actually, we've got two. I think we've got the Neo and just the A320 standards. Actually, we might have the A321, do we? Can't remember. No, A320, I'm pretty sure. The fleets, the Air New Zealand fleet is primarily, we're talking about the jet fleet, is primarily Boeing, 787 and 777s. Looking good around here, everybody. Beautiful. UHF 79 in the background there. Ultra high frequency 79. Not just high frequency. Not very high frequency, but ultra high frequency. Right, we've just got 36 nautical miles to go, everybody. So what are we doing in terms of runways here? What do we got going on? Let me check out Sim Toolkit Pro, everybody. Boom. Oh, you guys can't see that at the moment. Let me grab it. All right. Oh, whoops. Sim Toolkit Pro, everybody. We've got it set up to show us elevation at the moment. Here we are. Here you can't. There we go. 10,500 feet. So if we go and check out this, so how do we look at the airport? We go in here and we go LFHU. We go METAR, will it tell us? No METAR available. What's it going to say to us? What's it going to tell us? Is it going to tell us anything? Sky Vector. LFHU. I don't use Sky Vector, but here we go. Where is it? Information. I'm just winging it right here, boys. Here we go. This works well. Okay. LFHU. Coordinates. Does this tell us what's happening with the runway? Is this the approach chart, is it? This would be good. Does anyone know if it shows you VFR chart? No, that's not what we want. Can you tell I don't use this? What I want is just to know what runways we've got going on here. How do we see that? According to Little Navnet, LS has the closest METAR, 2010 runway 6. Okay, cool. What graphics card? I've got an RTX 3080. All the specs are down in the description. Airport charts, radio, weather details, arrival details. Here we go, let's go. Okay. This is Sim Toolkit Pro. Simon, how you doing? Welcome. And you can download it. It's a free add-on. You can just download it. to go in here. I mean, 06 is saying, so we're going to have to go around and land up to the northeast, eh? Is that what we're saying? It's a little grass strip. Yeah, we can go take left downwind and then arrive in there. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Okay, let's get this back to where it was. Boom, boom. There we go. Should be good. Fair point. H135. It's Chinese. I thought I had pinned the little nav mat actually up to the top of my thing, but clearly not. Up to where's? Nice. KLM 787. Get in there, boy. Nice. Have I flown the Dreamliner? I think I have, yeah. I think I flew it to Aussie, or did we fly it to Canada? I can't remember. Cannot remember. What's the altitude of this airport? I'd like to get a lot more information about this airport. It'd be good if you right click on the airport and it tells you the info on Sim Toolkit Pro. Let's see. What can it tell me? Elevation 6103. It does have it in there. Okay, that's cool. So we're 4,000 feet above ground. That's cool. Works well. Thanks, Ronald. Got it. Oh, you can see what I was doing there. I had the screen back up looking at it, but yeah, no, that is all good. 6024. 9 years old. Nice work, mate. Getting into aviation nice and early. It's always good. JB is 9 too. I think he might be 10 actually. Can't remember. The engine sounds like it's overworking big time. Probably is. So 20 to go. So left downwind, runway 6, approach. Barney Gumball, how you doing? Doctor says if I keep taking my meds, my mental age will go as high as 12. Okay. I think that's been a little bit aspirational, but hey, always good to have a goal to go for. So good luck with that. All the specs are in the exclamation mark specs. Demon, put that in the chat, and that will exclamation mark specs, and that will tell you everything. You need to get a new computer and figure out what GPU is good for Flight Simulator 2020. I think you already asked me my GPU, didn't you? RTX 3080. To be honest, you can anything from a, well, I was using before this, a 1070. It was completely fine. You don't have to have this thing revved up to full graphics, and it's really dependent on CPU anyway is the key thing, which it pretty much exceeds any current CPU on the market, generally speaking. I've got a pretty decent CPU in here, and it still doesn't allow me to max out everything. Ras says, Flight Sim right now is CPU hit. There we go. Damon, that commercial jet is geared down on cruise and that slightly bothers me. No, it's just a really long approach. Don't worry, you get used to that stuff on this stream, Damon. If you like real world, if you're a stickler for real world procedures, prepare to be triggered. Look everyone, beautiful. Ronald said, with the upcoming sim update, they seem to have found a fix for the CPU. Sadly, I'm one of the few who's GPU bound already. Right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looked at some of the previews there. Hopefully I can rev up everything a bit more. It won't make a massive difference, to be honest. I reckon, like looking, because I've sat down and tweaked with it so much, I found that the visual difference between ultra and high, yeah, there's definitely a difference, don't get me wrong, but it's not groundbreaking. Like, this game in high is still absolutely brilliant. So, you just don't need to put it in ultra. Though, if I can, I will, don't get me wrong. Because it definitely makes a difference, but it's just not, like, it's still, even in medium, it's still, you know, bloody good visually. Rather's on the edge of stalling. Yeah, look at it. If you say so. Yeah. Don't worry, you get used to it around here, mate. You get used to it. That's why I fly a caravan in the game. I always forget the gear, and it's just easy to keep the thing just folded into the down position. Ha! We've all been there, mate. We have all been there. Okay. 11.9. Okay, we've got to start thinking about... Let me get rid of the autopilot here, team. Let's just start to navigate our way. I'm not really sure where this bloody airport is. Hold on. Where am I? Down here. So, it's a weird, isn't it? I've got to kind of... Okay, so I've got to get into the valley over here. Follow Icarus. Skirt the mountaintop here. And then, so just to the right of the mountaintops here. And then, once we get past this range, and it's a case of getting into this valley here is where I want to be, and then I can follow the river right around and just land in. That's really what we're looking to do, so I don't want to drop too much altitude here. But Icarus has got the right idea. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this approach. Looking forward to it. Beautiful flight. Love it. We did backtrack on our around the world a little bit here, to be fair, but hey, we'll go into Italy most probably next time. We'll put a decent flight down. Let's get this range going here, boys. Mayday says, I've got my render scaling at 80. It brought me 15 frames, more frames, and no loss on visual. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Yeah, another flight through the Alps is certainly worth it, definitely. Yeah, we've backtracked a little bit, but yeah, I'm not going to get too worked up. It was just because I needed to fly right on 100 or less, and so, yeah, that's just kind of how it worked out, unfortunately. A little bit of backtracking, but yeah, nothing wrong with flying the Alps a couple of times. Start to descend now a little bit. I think I can see, I think this is potentially the airport. It's always a challenge flying at these altitudes. You've got to have your wits about you. So I've been, last weekend I managed to get a couple hours in on my VR headset. Didn't do much flying. I actually played a couple of other games. 2 games I played. There goes our airport right there, ladies and gentlemen. So I go right down here to the... I'm going to go right around this peak here. So right down to this river. But I actually played a bit of Subnautica in 3D, and it was fun. It was cool. Diving in under the water there. Oh man, I enjoyed that. That was really cool. So that was fun. And then I did actually end up picking up Derail Valley, and it took me a while to actually get the controls sorted and stuff like that. It's not it needs a much clearer, like using the HP reverb, it needs to actually it needs to give a little bit clearer instructions in my opinion. But anyway, also because you got to take into account that I'm a bit slow. So anyway, Derail Valley, and I spent just going through the tutorial basically and everything, and the first mission, and it is so much fun too. Like you actually, actually reaching around in the cockpit or the train cab, and grabbing the levers, and then getting things going. It was really great actually. Really enjoyed that. So it was good getting a bit of VR under my belt. A couple of games there was cool. Is this our airport here? Well, that doesn't look like 6,000, does it? Look, I'm at 8,000 here. Is this? That's where we're going, right? So, yeah, 6,000 might. Do you need to move around, or can you remain seated? But my room is small. Yeah. No, stay seated. I just stayed seated. It was fine. You can actually select what you want to do. I mean, if you're going to play 10-pin bowling or something like that, you're going to obviously have to probably... like, if you play 10-pin bowling, obviously you're going to need a bit of room and all that sort of stuff. But no, I just stayed seated, and it was, it was completely fine. Completely fine. I could see how standing would work also. That does not look like 6,000 to me. Anyway. I love VR, says Pooty. I have Cosmos Elite. Bought a lot of VR games during the summer sale. Nice. Shut up. Okay. Gear down. Let's get... Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, maybe it is 6,000 and a bit there. I'm a little bit low. Okay, maybe it is. Just that was just a little bit deceptive actually. Because I'm only 6.5 right now. Very short runway. Wonder if I can dump fuel. Oh, Barrow. No. I'm correct. Barrow is good. Yeah, Barrow's set because it's 2.99 because I got a preset. Are you into shooters at all in VR? I haven't played... yeah, I do enjoy them. I'm terrible at them, but yeah, I saw a Sniper VR had been released, so that kind of looks interesting. But have you got any other recommendations? I'd definitely be keen for some. Just going to keep the revs up just a little bit here, team. It's always hard to... These bloody airports up here, this altitude, always hard to judge. Anything could happen. This is a short runway. Holy hell. I've got the speed up a bit here. Alright, boys. Wish me luck. Payday 2 in VR would be mental. Isn't VR? Oh, right. This definitely looks like a ski resort, doesn't it? Or something similar. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this at the moment. I'm going a little bit faster than I need to, so we'll start bleeding off that speed. Just conscious that you can drop out of the sky at these altitudes pretty easily. Okay, we're looking good now. Pretty happy with this. Pretty happy. Holy moly, this is a short run. Killed the engine now. It's just... Oh. I'm not too sure what we did in terms of... It was pretty good. I mean, I'd over-trimmed it a little bit. And so even with full yoke right back there, I wasn't getting the elevation. But that's fine. We still landed relatively smoothly, to be fair. I will take it. No landing rate, no. There will be a landing rate, though, on my in Sim Toolkit Pro. I'll show you guys in a minute. I reckon that's relatively heavy. Sim Toolkit Pro says 62 feet per minute, boys. Pretty happy with that. Oh, you can't see it here, but if we go to logbook, where's it gone? Flight summary, finished flight. Boom. Here it goes there. Minus 62 feet per minute. Not bad. Whoa, there we go. We've got Mayday coming in. Huon coming in. Looking good. It's quite a nicely... oh! Oh, Barney. Speed brakes. Speed brakes. Oh, he did it. He did it. John's coming in. He's maybe landing. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. I don't know where he's gone. There he is. Nice. Let's watch Wrath come in. Can't use Sim Toolkit Pro. It takes 10 frames from the sim. Oh, bugger. So there we go. Let's get rid of that there. Beautiful. I need to make a move soon, but let's watch Wrath come in. You got to drop like a rock on this runway. Not a lot of wiggle room. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. He looks a little bit low. I don't know here, Ref. Oh, you might have. Where's your landing gear, mate? I just can't see. Here he goes. Oh, oh yes. Reverse, 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 reverse. Ah! Oh, luckily they cleared a little path for you at the end there. Oh, Ronald, he's coming in. He's looking good. Ah, easy for Ronald. Easy for Ronald. He's got the Airlink livery. Oh, check that out. That was cool. Get a bit of a screeny here, boys and girls. Alright, Ronald's going backwards. You're out. Oh. Yeah, he definitely overshot the end of it. Yeah. You almost screwed up your own landing. Oh, how good is this? Yeah, good enough for Kiwi. Yeah, definitely. Totally good enough. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And you shouldn't type by taxiing. Look, everyone's rolling backwards. It's definitely a steep runway. Let's get right down over here. This is a great airport. Excellent airport. But look, you got she's a decent slope going up there, eh? Look at that. You get it on the side here, you really get to appreciate just how it's definitely steep. Look at that. Steep runway going up there. That's why it can afford to be a bit short, but you really got to nail it in over the threshold, don't you? Just over the threshold. You want to be landing in here. Although, you know, if you're in a Cessna Caravan or whatever, easy. Throw the reverses on, you're all good. Anyway, everybody, there we go. Another leg of the Around the World with Neofly, except this time I've got to turn on Neofly, so I'll do the flight separately, so then I've got it recorded in there. But thank you very much for jumping in today, everybody. I've got to make a move. But it's been a pleasure. I'll try to knock out a stream in a maybe, yeah, next weekend probably can't, but maybe on the Friday night. I'll just have to see. Otherwise, I'll try to put a video together that I'll put, yeah, what I might actually do is do the next leg as a video, and you guys can fly along with the video or something. I don't know. Hey, Hendry, how you going? Or Hondre? Can Neofly work with FSX? No, I don't think it can. I think it's Microsoft Flight Simulator only. Damon says the GA planes can nail it, but how about that bone on takeoff down that slope? Exactly. Well, let's find out. Wrath is about to show us. Imagine landing the opposite direction. I know. Thanks for the stream. No worries, Ronald. Good to see you. Thanks, John. Always good to see you guys. Are you going to try to take off here, Wrath? If you do, I'll watch this, and then we'll watch this take off, and then I'm going to take off, everybody. I just want to see what happens here. You might want to turn your spoilers off. It does not sound like enough power. You never know though. Ah! Go for it! Go, go, go! Ah! Yes! Oh, it's easy, everybody. It is easy. Oh, look at that. That's completely normal. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Remember, don't eat yellow snow. Enjoy your flying. Don't be a dickhead. That's my new one. Don't be a dickhead. But thanks again, everybody. Really appreciate it. Have an awesome weekend. We'll catch you very, very soon. And until next time, everybody, take it easy.